Oh, well, hello.
Oh, there we go. Hey, welcome to the La Familia Dagz podcast. We've actually been doing this show and didn't realize that we were not live.
We've
we're
been
getting
on for a
phone
half
calls.
hour and not knowing that we weren't live.
Hey, we're doing this.
Thank you to my
Episode
friend
3.
Dan McGovern. My friend Dan McGovern just wrote me, said, "Where are you?" So I apologize, and I hope we didn't lose a lot of people just from that. But we're here
Oh
now.
yeah, here we are.
So
We've got
for the
special
last,
musical guest, my little brother Michael Dags, and we just went through. You want to do this again?
yeah, no, let's
We'll let
do it
them.
again.
They can watch the podcast later. They'll see the
I
first
answer those
hour.
questions the way I answered them. I will answer them again. Wow, that I poured my soul into this podcast.
He
Here
did.
we are.
You
This
did.
is like the greatest, the best podcast we ever did, and here we are.
Smalls. Look at that. And look at who it is. And it's a podcastrophe. Mickey. Yeah, we thought we were live and we just did like freaking 20 minutes of that shit. And then start getting like, hey, and I didn't even notice. Because Mick wrote something. So I thought, okay. So I didn't think nothing of it. I didn't see live or anything. I was like, what the fuck's going on here? Oh, sorry. So yeah. But here we are, the La Familia Dagz podcast. My brother just poured his heart and soul out into talking about his music and everything.
And he's going to do it again. He will do it with gusto.
So let's do this again. Sorry, Michael. But, I love talking about myself. So, I know you're a little different than me. But, go ahead. Let's hear what got you started into this music thing.
Oh, I thought you'd never ask. Anyway, so when I was younger, what I can remember is riding around on my bicycle, and I would just like make up little songs to myself, and I thought, nothing of it. And so I think from a deep part of my childhood, there was like a song in my soul, but I had no way of accessing it at all. It wasn't until I was in high school that I started playing in bands. Like I started with ska bands. I was in metal bands and just like shitty rock bands, all those things. And, I'd be the lead singer of these bands. And I had like so little confidence in myself that it didn't make sense with, the way I felt inside, like the diva that was within, but he had to come out at some point.
Oh, yeah.
And I eventually got kicked out of all these bands. And their one thing was just like, you don't fit our sound. Like, you sing these songs, but the voice doesn't fit. So I eventually I was like shooting the shit with some friend of mine, and he was just like, I will teach you guitar. And I was just like, I would love to learn guitar. And so from there, I learned like a few chords, 6 chords. And I was just like, well, now I can write music, So from there, I wrote my first song. It was like based on a poem that I wrote, and I just kind of like put it all together. And I've been playing this song I've been playing the guitar since it was like 2004. So I've been playing this song with myself for the last 20 years. Like I've written close to 100 songs, and I know it's quality, not quantity, but I think they're pretty good. But I just kind of been riffing on my own musical inspiration, which I was just talking to you guys before we actually started recording this live. Was that when I was younger, my dad would play like music from the 50s, the 60s, the 70s, 80s. I would listen to Steve Winwood and get a Winwood boner, things like that. But then Joey introduced me to more modern music like Nirvana, Ween, Guar, Veruca Salt, just these
Slayer.
bands that Slayer. Mm-hmm. And I would hear your music when you would play in the basement. I I pretty much kind of tried to emulate your friends and the kind of music that they were into, you know.
Yeah.
And my sisters would listen to like 90s hip hop and R&B and things like that. So all of this just gave me the idea that I still go by today, is just like, I will listen to absolutely anything, unless it's really trashy, you know. And I know when it just makes my soul cringe, I won't listen to it. Like, I'll listen to some Willie Nelson, but I won't listen to some Luke Bryan. You know, I can't force myself to do that. And no offense to anybody who listens to Luke Bryan, I couldn't even tell you a single song he sings, so I might be wrong. Anyway, that was my
So
turn.
let's talk about your poetry again. We did this, but I'm going to ask you again. When did you start your poetry?
Oh, I know the date exactly. Can you believe that? No, it was January 16th of 1998 when I wrote my first poem, and it was terrible. But it meant the world to me. The kind of poems that I wrote when I was in eighth grade, just kind of like really deep down and depressed, and just writing what was on my mind. And what was on my mind was actually kind of inspired by the lyrics that I was listening to and the music that I was listening to. You know, this this newer metal kind of music that just warped my little mind. But I had eventually sharpened my craft. I just kept writing, and I never stopped writing, and I still write to this day. It's interesting to me that, like, I've written 2 books so far, 2 volumes. I've just released 2 volumes of my poetry, and it starts at a certain point when I was just like, you know what, I think I understand how to write a poem now. It's not terrible. It didn't make my soul cringe. So I started from there, just releasing these poems of mine, and when you read them, there's just, what I notice is just like there's a gradual, change in my soul, pretty much, where I have a better understanding of the world around me. It's less deep, dark, and depressed than it is in the beginning. I just kind of have to. I'm like, the caterpillar in its little cocoon, and just aching to pupate. But now I'm writing a 3rd book, in which it takes place during the time when I lived in Philadelphia, and I was really just kind of really lonely at the time, because I understood the world around me, but I also didn't know what I was living in at the time. The city was a different place. It was just like taking me out of my element, and those the poems in the 3rd book are what kind of came from that. So I'm looking forward to putting it out. I was just talking to a guy today about doing the artwork. He's an incredible artist. His name's Aaron J.
Right.
But yeah.
So if we can, I'm just going to bring up your poetry. I just want to bring that up just real quick, just so we can show that. And this is your website called MikeDags.com. Huh?
I was just yelling out the Smalls.
Oh, small. Yes. Okay,
leave my little brother alone. He said you look like a Backstreet Boy.
Oh, okay.
So here's your this is your new poetry. This is volume 2 that you just came out with. And, I have both books, actually.
Well, thank you.
And I'm going to bring it just right to your. I think it's up here to bring it right to your main screen, and that's shroud of thought. And then right under that, we bring up this is all your music, and I know you have a lot of different songs out there, EPs, and I don't know, are each one of these one song, or are they
They're
more on
they're
each
all
one?
4 songs, pretty much.
Do you have only one
at the
song
time.
each?
No, there are 4 songs on each one. They all
Right.
just kind of like, they kind of are the same musically. I just kind of pile them together.
Right. And also, if people wanted to get to buy them, that they would buy that on what's the name of the site? The
You can buy them on Bandcamp, but you know, I prefer streaming on Spotify. You get a fraction of a cent, but it's still, you know.
right.
I wrote a couple.
I just want to
songs
bring
on
that up
these,
to let people know that. And then, of course,
I wrote a couple songs on these things.
Yeah, which
Joey
one on
wants
Puzzle
you to
Pieces,
know
right?
that he wrote a couple songs on these. The first
On this
one on the one called Puzzle Pieces you see right there. He wrote the song at the end and sings on it a little bit. And then on the one called Gracious Gleaming, he wrote a song called Nothing Like It. That he wrote the lyrics to. I wrote the music, and you know, it was nice. I had to not had to, but I just like at the time I wanted to give up creative control lyrically to these songs, so I reached out to my brother and sister, and they produced pretty amazing writings that they put to my music. You know,
I just I like that you have all your everything, your music and your poetry all on one site. It's almost like you know, coming to your home, into your house. Your thoughts are all there, which is nice. So
yeah. Well, thanks for sharing the website.
Oh yeah, of course. Now I'd love to hear, and I don't know, Joe, we'd love to hear a song from you.
Yeah.
Actually, if you want to do a couple, that'd be great.
Okay, I might have a guitar just standing by.
You got 3 songs. You said you were prepared to do, right?
Oh, well,
Yeah.
here's the guitar. Wouldn't you say
Yeah,
that?
yeah.
So your first song is called Doorstep.
It is.
Doorstep. So we'd get right into it.
Well, I would get right into it, but the strap just fell off. I need to put my strap on.
Take your time.
Shit.
This is a family show.
We don't want you strapless.
All right. Well, here's the song called Doorstep. So. I am not denial. I am not astray. The observations they came up with are displayed. One pill makes you stronger. One pill takes away the pain. You take them once a day. Still this demon wants to play. I'm on the wrong side of everything now. I'm getting nice to keep the swelling down. Trauma is a virtue I can't live with. I'm on the wrong side of everything now. What was an island now is drowning out. Every time I close my eyes, I feel like lying, fighting chaos. When what I can say is pleasant company. Nay, is pleasant company. Drying tears off statues, like I live to take away the soul of everyone who prays for Judgment Day. One pill makes life shorter, one pill elongates the path, as mother drowns the baby and throws away the bath. I'm on the wrong side of everything now. I'm getting ice to keep the swelling down. Trauma is a virtue I can't live with. I'm on the wrong side of everything now. What was an island now is drowning out. Every time I close my eyes, I feel like lying, fighting chaos. Not what I can say. It's pleasant company. Nay, it's pleasant company. Hey, hey.
is.
Nice.
Thank you so much. That was great.
That was a great
right.
song.
Should I do I keep going?
Yeah, you can go. So the next one is called. What's the next one? Godspeed. Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
All right.
Go ahead, Mike.
Are you guys
Thank
muted
you.
while I'm playing the music?
Excuse me?
I can hear like clicking and clacking while I'm playing.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
Whatever. Here we go. Next song.
Next song, Godspeed.
Where were you when I needed you? I see this as abandonment. Understand how I cry. You show me what's at hand. No, not so fast, so fast. There's a tear falling from my eye. I don't know just where you're at. All I've got is this tear in my eye. Don't you know? Looking away is a crime. So why don't you stay sitting here all alone? I don't know what in the world is going on. I am frightened of my reality still. What do I know? No, not so fast, so fast. There's a tear falling from my eye. I don't know where you're at. All I've got is tear in my eye. Who are you? What am I gonna do with this little tear in my eye? What are you? Who am I? What's revealed in my eye? You, my thoughts don't go. Not so fast, so fast. There's a tear falling from my eye. I don't know just where you're at. All I've got is tear in my eye. Don't go so fast. There's a tear falling from my eye.
That's great.
That was a good one. I always like that
And
song.
I just want to let you know, Mickey from It's Podcast, we just wanted you to know that this song is your first song that you did, Doorstep, takes him back to sleeping on the streets of Patterson, Lucas Stella Park. And he said, very nice, Mike. He really liked it. So
Why, thank you, Mickey.
want to give you that compliment.
Should I do one more, or
Yeah, we'd love to hear the third one, which is it's called The Pain.
Yes.
And that one's a new one, right? That's this
What's
is the
this
first time
song
we're
about?
hearing it.
Oh, it's actually the nice thing about it is it's not really about pain. It's about the pain that I've gone through my life that led me to the woman that I'm with currently. You know, I had to go through all this struggle just to be with the one I love. So
Loveliness, M.
Yes, my wife Emily. So here is the pain. Feels disconnected from my head. I'm searching for the reason. I am my own truth that's mixed up with lies, blocking out everything. I can say this life's had failures, but I remain will to recover them. It's the pain that led me straight to you, my love. Express your voice sincerely in spite of pride, without the constant fear of shame. Repurpose pictures of life that left you down, replaced within a golden frame. I can say this life's had failures, but I remain destined to covet them. It's the pain that led me straight to you, my love. No. I do not mourn the loss of yesterday, or torment true and tender. I close my eyes to the bitterness of life. You cannot remember. I can say this life's and failures, but I remain destined to covet them. It's the pain that led me straight to you, my love. Each time I feel the gravity of life pull me closer to misery, I think of pain and what it brings to suffer now forever. I can say this life's had failures, but I remain destined to covet them. It's the pain that led me straight to you, my love. I can say this life's had failures, but I remain destined to covet them. It's the pain that led me straight to you, my love. To you, my love. To you, my love. To you, my love. It's the pain.
Nice.
Thank you, Mike. That was great.
Oh yeah.
Thanks for letting me do my thing.
No, we enjoyed it. And so,
Yeah, that was
so
great.
what are your plans now? Are you looking at new things coming out? Besides that one's a new one, right? You didn't release that yet.
Oh, I haven't released it yet. That song is a few years old. I wrote that in a band I used to be in. So it's been around for a while. It's
okay. I didn't know that.
But I'm always releasing these 4-song EPs. I got like another 44 songs that I haven't released yet. So I'm sitting on some things.
Yes, I know.
Another one that I wrote with my brother. I just had to find the right songs to go with it. So, eventually that will be out, my brother.
Yes.
When do you get together, on the phone, or do you get together in person?
No, Mike comes up with some kind of music, and he'll just send me it, and he'll basically do like, hum it out the way he wants it, the lyrics to go, and I write to like the way he has it. He's doing his melody, the melody or whatever for me, and I'll just come up with some shit, and mine's a little darker. I don't know,
but it works.
Yeah.
I give Joey the songs that I'm just like, he can do this, and he does it,
Yeah.
I gave my sister some poppier songs, and I was like, she can do this. She got it.
So your sister wrote some songs too?
Yeah, my sister Jennifer wrote a couple songs.
Oh, nice. That's great.
Mm.
I like her artwork too on the albums. The bottom ones, I guess, are all her photographs.
Yeah, I started out.
And then the other ones are done by your friend, you said?
Yeah, my friend Eric did the last 4 albums.
And he set your website up?
Set up the website, did the albums, all around. He does the creative things, because I can only write the music. I can't do anything creative artistically. I can't draw. I can't.
There was something like when you came out with your first poetry book. I know you gave like kudos to a teacher.
Oh yeah.
And he's the one. Did he inspire you, or?
He encouraged my writing, and so I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing now. I probably wouldn't be continuing it if I didn't have a teacher who was just like, hey, they're not that bad, But
right. And then there was a girl that was collaborated with you, or what did she do? Just the foreword? The foreword on the
in the first. No, I'm sorry. We're going there. In the first book that I wrote, I had my friend Sarah do the foreword. She also edited the first book. In the second book, she did a little bit of editing, but I had my friend Kristen did most of the work, and she did an amazing job pointing out things that I didn't. I read through these poetry books like 7 times to make sure I'm getting it right, and she pointed out a whole bunch of mistakes. So I thought I was a genius. I am not.
That's what you need. You need that. And what about your? Does the computer help or no? Like, does it pull out problems or anything? Or
the computer can only do so much,
Oh, okay.
So
that's great. I mean, that's a lot of songs. You got 44 that you haven't even put out yet. That's amazing.
Yeah,
it's really something.
Yeah. How are you doing, Joey?
I'm doing good. And I had a good day. I had a really good day. And tomorrow morning I have to leave at like 5 a.m. and get on the road. I'm driving down. I'm going to go to Aunt Mary Ann's. So I should be there by anywhere between 3 and 6 o'clock.
So, Mike, do you see any of the people with their writing?
No, I can't see anything. So
your sister Jennifer got on. She said, "That's my baby bro." And then she said, "I love this one. I imagine it's the last one you did." I think she loves all of them. And then It's a Podcastrophe said, "All 3 are really well done." That was
my thank you. Yeah.
That's great. And I like them all. Yeah. They're good. Do you have are any of those on your website? The first 2, or
I did. The songs that I released in the EPs are not the way that I play them on guitar, and you might prefer me on the guitar to what I do, but I've been making these songs that I've written over the years into like these electronic type of songs, not like EDM music. You're raving in a warehouse. Yeah. What's that?
I've heard them. I mean, I listen to your music on there, and I see all the background, everything going on.
Oh yeah. I listen to it.
Yeah, but because I had like one life altering time that happened back in 2021 where I was really miserable. I am an alcoholic, and so that's just part of my life now, because COVID messed up a lot of people. It messed me up like alcoholically. I ended up drinking way too much, and I had a bad time of it, and eventually I gave up the alcohol, and I'm on a brighter path today. But when I got my life back in order, I was just like, you know what, I have to do something to keep my mind occupied. And that thing was music. You know, I told myself I would just use a program called GarageBand that Apple puts out, and I just make the songs through that. I have my little MIDI keyboard that I make little melodies on, but it's the music that keeps me going. You know, along with other things.
Yeah. I'm just hoping something hits and you make it, you know, really good. You know, you do good with it. Because I think they're good songs. I think it needs to be pushed out there. Like people that need to hear it. More people need to hear your music.
Yeah, you know, if you build it, they will come. If they don't come, then I'll keep building it anyway. So.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
And
never stop.
Carrie got on and she said, "You are the handsome brother, Michael."
Yeah, somebody said I look like a Backstreet Boy or an NSYNC.
Carrie Ann.
It started out. My boy Smalls said you look like a Backstreet Boy, and then he changed it to "Color Me Bad."
All right.
I don't think he's on anymore.
All
right. but you know, Mike, I know you did those songs there. But there's I like a song in particular you do. I mean, I like the artist, and you do a cover of it, and I'd really love if you would be able to like play one more song. You know what it is.
I know what it is. I will play this song for you.
I don't know why. I fucking love this song. Oh, there you go.
How to do
it. You guys, like Michael cursed a bunch of times. I only cursed once.
When you make a request, I do the request. So here we are. This is called "No Ordinary Love" by the beautiful Sade. What do you need when you come undone? I gave you all the love I got. I gave you more than I could give. Gave you love. I gave you all that I had inside, and you took my love. You took my love. Didn't I tell you what I believe? Somebody say that a love like that won't last. Didn't I give you all that I got to give, baby? I gave you all the love I got. I gave you more than I could give. Gave you love. I gave you all that I had inside, and you took my love. You took my love. I keep crying. I keep trying for you. Oh, there's nothing like you and I, baby. This is no ordinary love. No ordinary love. This is no ordinary love. No ordinary love. When you come my way, you brighten every day with your sweet smile. Oh, oh. Didn't I tell you? I keep crying. I keep trying for you. Oh, there's nothing like you and I, baby. This is no ordinary love. No ordinary love. This is
There you go. I freaking love
Thank you,
that
Mike.
song.
Very good.
Thank you very much, brother. I
Yeah,
love
say
that
the name.
song.
Say the name of that song again. Mickey wasn't wanting to know what cover it was.
No Ordinary Love by Sade.
Very
The
good.
Deftones also did a version of it.
Oh wow.
Do they really? I didn't know.
Yeah.
I'll have to check
So
that
thank
out.
you so much.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys want to talk about anything else before we close out. I don't know.
Hey,
Yeah.
why don't we play a couple videos?
Okay.
We're gonna close out the show tonight with a couple little funnies, okay? Little funnies I
Very
pulled from the internet. And, you know the one. Let's hit the little girls doing the hair tutorial and that guy that's calling about the dog. And then we'll cut it out, then we'll get out of here. Just something to laugh at.
Which one did you want first?
Let's do the guy calling about the dog first.
Okay.
Michael, this is freaking hilarious. I mean, it's I guess.
Well, thank you for having me, though.
Oh,
In the
yeah.
meantime.
Thank you for coming. We enjoyed it.
Oh yeah, it was great.
And I can't find that one. With
this is our
dog.
first. This is episode 3, and this is our first episode where we actually had people show up, interact on the thing. So thank you for everybody for coming out tonight. You make us feel special.
Yes.
Thank you again, Michael.
So I can't find that one. I'm gonna put on a couple different ones that I liked. I thought were really funny.
Okie dokie.
Funny and some were sad, but they were funny. Let me put this first one. I can't find the one with the guy talking about the dog.
What about the duck?
Yeah, that I have. Now, I'm gonna put this. This one was really funny.
Play some funny stuff.
There's a lot of dead air right now.
Carrie, you're
Lots of
freaking
dead air.
special.
So here we go.
I bought you a helmet for Christmas.
This is the first. I just want to put this one is really funny. It says, "How was your walk today?" And the dog is taking her for a walk. I was like, oh my gosh. Yeah, my dog had a lot of problems after that.
Oh man, I get rid of that dog.
I know that one was funny, but
That's funny.
I thought that was hilarious. And then this one, here's the one with the duck. I'm just gonna bring it up and stop. There we go. So this. And sorry, everyone, I'm new at this, so I'm trying to figure this all out. I'm not that savvy with this. Okay, here we go.
Hey, that's me.
Oh, and I don't have the music, the sound on. I put that. I'm gonna start over. that was so bad.
That guy's dead.
Yeah,
He's dead.
That was like hurt. Really tough. Oh my god.
All right, now the video's starting again.
Right. Anyway, hey, how do I shut it off?
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, that I like those. Those were funny, and there's a lot of other ones, but we'll bring them on next week.
Thank you, Daniel McGovern. We hope to. We have something. We'll come up with something nice for next week's episode.
And Mickey said that's me with my DUI. Imagine that. I don't know which one. Which one? It was the guy falling down the steps. So,
Oh, I thought you were asking him which DUI.
DUI. Anyway, thank you so much for everything. Mike, we'd love to have you back.
All right.
Hear more about your everything you. I think it's amazing, and it takes a lot to know your how to get better, how to take care of everything, recover with all the things that happen to you. You did great.
I'm proud of my brother.
Yeah, really serious. It's
Yeah.
Well, yeah, no, thank you guys for having me. It was a pleasure. I'm sorry you guys didn't catch the first 10 minutes. I think I was on fire.
You're good. That's all going to be
man.
on. I put it in our link here. I let everybody know that the first half hour will be on it. You'll be able to see that.
So you'll hear me say the same things over and over
It'll
again.
take the whole show.
Oh, you were able to save that?
Oh, of course, yeah.
Oh,
That's
so
all
we.
wow.
Yeah, I had it
this
all recorded. That's why I was laughing when you guys said we're going to do it again. So I said they'll get to watch it twice.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I got it all.
Well, I didn't know this.
Oh, of course.
How
Yeah.
embarrassing.
No, it's good. You did good both times. Hey, it's all a learning process. This is really our I would say this is our first real show because the other ones, we were by ourselves.
What was the last one? Just
yeah,
all
I mean,
farting?
but we had
The last time it was all about farts.
Our first show was there was an introduction. We were just it was a short one where we just talked about what we're about, what we're going to be about. Then we had our first episode where we did a whole thing on sheep that got loose and ate 600 pounds of marijuana, and we did a show on that, and we didn't have and then then we did the show on farts, and then then we did this show. Well, serious, musician, we do,
and honestly, Mickey from It's a Podcastrophe, that he does the show, and he's Joe's co-host, and they do the show together. He taught me how to use this StreamYard, which I had no idea. I'm doing a little better, but I still made a lot of errors, especially where I forgot to hit go live when we started at 8:00.
Right.
And thank goodness he wrote us. Dan wrote and said, "Hey, I've been waiting here a half hour. Where are you?"
Yeah.
Oh my
gosh!
gosh!
I'm like, oh man, I was hoping my father would show up. I don't know where he's at.
He might have been. I don't know. I think a lot of people showed up and left because we didn't get on.
Yeah,
so, put something out. Let them know that I messed up.
Now, Michael, you need to give him hell for not showing up. Like, Daddy, where were you?
Oh, I already have abandonment issues. I don't need that.
You sound like you're like your niece.
But it was really, really good. Thank you so much for everything, and we look forward to having you again.
All right, just let me know.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you can let us know if you're ready with something you want to put together, like something we can put together with songs. That'd be fun. I would love to see you like out. I mean, do you do bands? Do you work with people or no?
No, if I ever play out again, I'll make up a band. I have a couple people who I have in my back pocket. That sounds awful.
And then we're hoping to have Paul on. He's got a band called Caramara.
Caramella?
Marinara.
Marinara.
Yeah, marinara sauce. But we want to have him on, and then it would be fun to see him with this whole band. Maybe they can film something or give us.
We also have a future. I'm going to be talking to Jennifer, our sister, she has Nona's Kitchen, and she has over 4,000 followers on her Facebook.
Almost 5,000.
Oh yeah. So I'm going to talk to her about, cooking doing a show where she can cook dinner, have her followers come on and watch the show, and do a live, cook something live, I'm going to be doing some more.
Hopefully she kills it before she cooks it.
What's that?
Hopefully she kills it before she cooks it.
Yeah, I'm going to ask her we're
going to do sheep on marijuana.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Is she going to bake the sheep?
We're doing mutton laced with THC. But so we want to have her do one of those a cooking show, You know, we're gonna have I'm gonna try to get Dad on to do like maybe talk. Well, we're trying to get Uncle Matt on to do some family history, but you know,
Who are these people?
who's these people?
Who are these
Which
people
ones?
you're talking about?
I was
Which
talking
people?
about-
What?
You mean about the sheep?
No, you're talking about this Uncle Matt, this dad.
Oh,
I mean, if
Yeah, you
if I
should
was
know
somebody
who
watching
they
this
are.
show, I'd be like, who are these people you're talking about? You know?
well,
So Dad is Michael and Joe's father.
Yes.
Pops. I
And
call him
Uncle
Pops.
Matt. Uncle Matt is my brother, and Joe's brother. Their father's brother. With 3 brothers and a sister.
He's my godfather.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
How do we know
Well,
that?
We were hoping that he would come on and give a family history, but Uncle Matt, you're breaking my heart. Please come on our show. But we'll get him on eventually. We're
All
coming
right.
for you, Uncle Matt.
Well,
Uncle Matt,
have a
we're
good
coming
night,
for you.
everyone.
We
I'm
need
just
to
going
get
to
on the
sign
show.
off on this.
Yeah. So, well, you want to call quits? Say goodbyes and all that.
Yeah, go ahead.
We got.
There's
we got
some
4
people
watching.
got off already. Some people left the show already, but we got a few.
Wow, I didn't know I was that good.
We do still have people, man.
We do, but I think they're
Yeah,
waiting for us to shut it up. No.
Yeah. What do you want to talk about? Rocky Mountain oysters. Oh
So-
man.
Somebody brought that up, but
So Carrie Ann taught my grandson what basically Rocky Mountain oysters is like bull balls, and they call them Rocky Mountain oysters. Well, she told my grandson about this and Maximus, and now he knows what it is and he thinks it's hilarious. So they were at the restaurant the other night and the waitress asked him, what do you want? She's like, you got it. And he looks at Carrie Ann and he's like, he's like giggling. He's like, and he looks at her and he says, do you have any Rocky Mountain oysters? And she's like, no, you like oysters? Oh, you like seafood? He's like, and he just like looks over and he's just like giggling his ass, he's like, and they're all laughing, and then my son-in-law is like, yeah, he'll eat anything, and he don't know what it is. And then they tell him, he's like, man, but he thinks it's hilarious. Little prankster, man. But I'm going to be with him for 2 weeks. It's going to be great.
very good. Yeah. So our next show, Joe's going to be on in Virginia.
Yeah.
So he'll be away for 2 weeks.
We will
He
have
can
a guest spot with little Maximus. He's going to come on and say hello.
And I guess tomorrow night you're going to be on It's a Podcast with Mickey. Right?
No, because I'm gonna be on the road. So it's a podcastrophe last night because I'm gonna be on the road. So we had to do an early
I didn't
show.
know that.
We do it tonight because we were doing our show tonight. And
Yeah, I watched your show last night, but I thought maybe you're going to have a show tomorrow, so you won't be on. If there is a show tomorrow, you won't be there.
yeah, if he decides to do anything, I never know. Because we have other hosts, that come on and join us. And like the other night I wasn't around, so we have a friend came, another friend of the show came on, and they did a little something.
Are we still live?
Yeah, we are.
We didn't end it yet.
Yeah,
we're gonna end it right now. So we're gonna say goodnight. Thank you so much.
I'm holding.
Look, no, wait a minute. We got more people coming on again.
I'm holding in a fart,
You're holding in a fart. You got to be careful. It's not healthy.
I'm sorry to them other 20 people that just got on. We're not going to go on anymore. No.
Yeah, look, we're getting more people.
You had your chance. No.
All right, Michael, get ready. You got to do 10 more songs.
I'm for it. I'm all there.
You want to do another song?
Do I?
That's
I'll
up
do
to
another song if you want.
We could do that as our last song and then head out.
All right, we'll do one more song to close it off. What do you think? Hey, what do you want to do?
It's called Sincerity.
I love that song. Let's do that song, Sincerity. See, Michael used to do this in one of his other bands, and I really like this song. The lyrics are great. There's a particular part in the song that it's like that I really like, and I'm sure you'll pick up what it is. So let's go.
There we go.
Time will come when we all will allow our inner child to rust and comprehend that we have to sit still and comment on the weather. I'd rather sit still and shut up altogether. Tear it up, you tear it up inside of me. Tear it up, you tear it up inside of me. Tear it up, you tear it up. Sincerity, oh sincerity, la la sincerity, oh sincerity. All the crime bestowed on humanity, I feel the greatest of them all is the right from sincerity leading to its open cause of every honest voice. The child saint for martyr. Just be honest, a Canada is my judgment. All that truth is covered. Tear it up, you tear it up. Tear it up inside of me. Tear it up, you tear it up. Tear it up inside of me. Oh, you tear it up, you tear it up. Sincerity, no sincerity. La la sincerity, oh sincerity. I wouldn't say it if I didn't mean it. Most of us, we have lost its hands. The thought of power struggling terrorizes like the Buddhists in protest. But most of us, we never had it at all. Sincerity, no sincerity. La la sincerity, oh sincerity. This next part includes cursing. I apologize. Yeah, here it is. We all belong to power struggling hungry motherfuckers. We all belong to power struggling hungry motherfuckers. La la, up to tonight. La la, up to tonight. Oh, sincerity. Oh, la da da and no, la da da and no,
Yeah.
That was special. That was a special song.
Yeah.
Now I see what you were talking about.
That was the part. I love that part. So
Yeah.
I had to put a disclaimer just in case my father ever saw this.
Well,
you have
actually,
now-
he's watching, but it just one viewer left. No, no, he didn't watch it. He told me he had to go somewhere tonight. They were going to somebody's Christmas party, a late Christmas party, so he couldn't watch it.
Wow.
But this
You're
afternoon, I thought he was watching. He forgot all about it.
He was talking to me about it this afternoon.
I know he forgot he had somewhere to go tonight. His wife had to remind him. You know, his mind was a little off. But
D'Agostino brain, we call that here.
it's the D'Agostino brain, yeah.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, it's definitely D'Agostino.
I'm sorry, I got that too. The same thing going on. I
Yeah.
forget to hit go live. Like,
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Joey. Joey said you say D'Agostino, I say D'Agostino, right?
D'Agostino.
I always say
D'Agostino.
D'Agostino because I took the apostrophe off just because of the computer.
The computer. It drives me insane.
I never put the apostrophe.
Yeah, I know, but I make it happen.
I have a
Well,
reservation.
I don't know.
It's under D'Agostino. I can't find it. Put an apostrophe in there.
Yeah, I'll leave the apostrophe out when I'm like putting my name on stuff for the computer stuff. Yeah, like, but I insist on saying
Well,
it out
even
loud.
my Social Security has me without the apostrophe, because when I did it, it used to come out with 8 and X's and everything else. So people used to call me Agostino. Randall D. Agostino.
Yeah. I don't know, you know.
My mother just texted me. She wanted to let me know. She said, hello, mother. Thank you for birthing me. And my
hi, Ma. Yo, Ma.
We're glad you're here. And Carrie Ann's here, and Jennifer's here, and Mickey's here for Podcastrophe, and Daniel McGovern, and Smalls was on. I don't know if he's still on, but
lions, tigers, and bears.
Yeah,
it was hard because Smalls was making jokes, and I'm trying to be serious, watch it, listen to you talk about stuff, and I'm reading all the stuff he's writing. He had some lines from Goodfellas he had in there.
Yeah, Smalls is my boy.
It's funny like how? Funny like, what do I amuse you?
Yeah, he's Smalls likes like plus balls.
I think it was him that said has he known Mike since he was born, or was that Mikey?
Mickey.
No, Mick knows that. Yeah, Mick.
Mickey. Okay, he must have wrote that. I forgot who wrote it. I read. I've known him since he was born. So.
My mother knew me since I was born.
Your mother remembers you since you were born. Yeah.
Yes.
A year before that.
Yeah, mom's writing to me now. I am watching.
Thanks, Ronnie. Appreciate you.
Smalls breaks balls. Yes, that's what I was saying. He likes to break balls.
Is Smalls the one who said I look like a teeny bopper?
Like a Backstreet Boy?
That's it.
First he said Backstreet Boy, and he said, what was the other one?
Who's your favorite new kid?
I was like, stop making fun of my brother. He said open season. I said, no. he's just like, he loves doing it. Nah, he's a good dude. Those are my good friends.
So just one more time, right above my head, it's MikeDags.com. You could see all Mike's works on there. Well, not all of them, but you can go on Bandcamp and buy. And also he does, what's the other one? Where do you have your music? Where else?
Oh, Spotify, app or iTunes, or not iTunes, Apple Music, Amazon Music.
Support Mike. I try to support him. I like to do what I can for him.
Yes, you do. You definitely do, and I appreciate it.
I mean, people want to feel appreciated, and it is. I like his stuff. I think it's really good. So
yeah,
it's worth it.
No, I love listening to Michael sends me stuff all the time. And some say that, I like giving feedback, and I love listening to the songs. So I love writing songs for him. So it gives me I haven't got to do that in so long, and I was like, I can fucking do it. So and our sister fucking wrote a nice song. I fucking love that song, and
conjunctions.
Even though she isn't as talented as me, Jennifer, I love you, but you guys, like I say all the time, and Mom can attest to this. You're not as good as me. She was telling me this the last time. Listen, I'm gonna rat her out, but the last time she was saying, Joey, you're my favorite. I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings. And I'm like, Ma, I won't say nothing, I swear. But I'm an asshole and I can't help it. I gotta tell you.
The other 3 are all going, wait, she told me that.
You're saying I cursed 7 times, Jennifer? Or Michael?
There was a funny thing. Dawn, our other sister, had a time capsule thing when she was in 8th grade, and there was just like this letter Mom wrote about all of her children, and she said the nicest things about Dawn, about Joey, about Jennifer, and then she was just like, Michael takes out the trash. I was just like, what the fuck? Just like, I love you, mother. I take out the trash in my house too. I don't know. But
Jennifer wrote,
humble pie.
Jennifer wrote, oh, so humble, Joey.
8 of them. What are you talking about? I didn't curse 8 times. I only cursed once.
I counted 14. I haven't actually. I've been keeping score. No.
Uncle Randy's been cursing us under the table.
No, Michael cursed a lot more than me.
I had to say motherfucker in my song. It's part of the song.
Now you're saying it again. Dad.
I'm bleeping all this out. All of it.
I didn't
Mom
curse
just texted
8.
me and said she loves us all. Okay.
So actually, every episode that we do, I put on over 18 only, no children. And I do it because of these little things. I don't want to get in trouble with Facebook.
I didn't even know I cursed.
Your dad said you use that word as a conjunction for it between each word. You have to put the F word in.
Conjunction, junction, what's your function?
He always says like, Joe, you never can say, you gotta at the beginning, in the middle, and at the end. Always an F word.
Did you see what Carrie Ann just wrote?
My daughter thinks the sun shines out of Jen and Joey's butts. It does, right, Jennifer? 5 times and shit twice. Oh, it's 3 times for that one. And MFer once. I didn't say MFer.
Well, how many
I said
times
MFer.
did you say
I said the SH
La
word
Familia.
and MFer.
La Familia.
Yeah, that was Michael. I swear to God.
We got it on tape.
Oh, we got 6 people. We got 6 people watching still. Hey, Michael, bring out the guitar.
I'm gonna sing you a song.
Like, oh man, that's funny. Well, we have hit an hour and 3 minutes. That's good,
and actually an hour and a half.
Yeah, this is a great turnout. I appreciate everybody coming.
This is the second time we've tried to say goodbye to everybody.
Carrie said
now
the next
we're
show
now for real.
The next show, Carrie Ann's gonna make a bingo board of curse words. So when you say it, people put a thing on it, yelling out bingo or something else.
Oh man.
Can I say the C word real quick?
We all know what it is. So communication.
Communication.
Carrie Ann.
That's all about.
Kumquat. Shot. Kumquat.
Thank you so much, everyone, for watching us, and we appreciate you. So
yeah,
we're La Familia Dagz, and we're gonna all say goodbye now.
Yeah, we're gonna say goodbye, and also Uncle Randy, real quick. My mother just texted me and told me to stop saying the F word. I don't even know.
That's the only one.
I'm gonna have to rewatch this show, and So
Joe, I don't think you even realize you're saying it. You were saying it between every word.
You really did. You said the F word a lot. I am blushing. This is blush.
Man. Well, listen, I'm gonna close this out now. Thank you for joining us, guys. We're gonna get out of here. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. La Familia Dagz. So we're all family here. So hey, cousins. We'll see you next time.
Good night. Thank you, Mike. Appreciate it.
Hey, boys.
Yes,
We